Well, in Rayong this morning, we're off to Koh Samet. And it was a last minute decision, only because we've got friends from Switzerland out here today. But parked the car, got to do a few calls this morning, and then I'm going to be jumping on a boat and off to the island for a week. So let's go check it out. And we're going to leave our car parked here because apparently you can pay to leave your car. And so we're doing that, and we're going to jump across the ferry. I've been wanting to go to this island for a long time, so really excited about it. So early morning here in Rayong, and love the sunset rising in the distance there. It's bloody beautiful. I haven't been to the ocean. Anne said she didn't really enjoy our Bali holiday, so we had friends here on the island of Koh Samed, so we thought, why not? Let's give this island a go, because I've been meaning to want to come here for a long time, and I'm looking forward to it personally. Just working off an island for a week. So the sun's coming up now. I was just getting something out of my car and coming back, and yes, bloody beautiful. People out there fishing on the water. Love to have a fishing boat and going out there and chilling. Never know what you can catch here. Just love it. I don't know, there's something relaxing about the beach.
This one, you know, her husband,
Yeah.
drive, no, it's like
I dive for them.
yeah.
Goes diving for them, and these ones here. Yeah. So yes, this is the speedboat we've got to catch onto the island. On a bit of a time frame here, but let's see how we go. I reckon it's 15 minutes. Looks like at night here a whole bunch of restaurants appear, but the tide's coming in, as you can see. So the beach has sort of disappeared a little bit with the high tide. I don't know. Still relaxing going for an afternoon walk along the beach here in Koh Samet. A lot of restaurants along here. Definitely might stop for a beer somewhere. Already had a couple today, I must admit. So there's another island out there to the distance. Gonna enjoy just chilling here for a week. Another bar over there. All this stuff must open up at night. Looking at it. It's only 3 PM in the afternoon now. I still thought, take a walk down this beach, see what's right down the end of it, and show you guys here in Koh Samet what it looks like. Obviously, when you're eating, you're going to be eating with the water rushing up below your feet, so get ready for that. The water's really nice here. It's so warm. Beautiful water. Better than swimming in the heat of the day. Wonder what else there is to do on this island during the week. Apart from just splashing in the water here and chilling out though. I could do with just a chilled vibe week. Don't know where Anne is. She's off with one of her friends at the moment. Whoa. When the tide comes in, it comes in. There you go. You want to sit on your beach chairs over there? Underwater at the moment. No, I've always wanted to give jet skis a go. Never done it before. Are they easy to ride? Like, there are people out there that ride them a lot. Do you find them reasonably easy to jump around on? There you go. You could just be chilled, sitting with your feet in the water. I noticed it's actually quite deep out there. I guess there were some people just standing, literally, in that water. So a few developments going on. There's a lot of resorts along here in this area of Koh Samet, Mermaid Beach sort of area, I think it is. I don't know, it's got a mermaid at the beginning of it, so just assuming that that's what they call this place. See your jet skis. Oh, you can do scuba diving here too. Let's go up and look at the price. There you go, scuba diving. 30-minute per person, 2,600 baht. Or you can do your water sports. So you got your, oh, that one looks fun. Under the jet ski, the banana boat. They look cool. Also got some tours here that you can actually go on. Doesn't say how much per person, the money's sort of blacked out a little bit. And Koh Chang. And we will go to Koh Chang Saikaew for snorkeling. Koh Kudu, Koh Cam. Looks like there's a lot of little islands around here that they do snorkeling on and visiting. Looks like fun. Whoa. I don't know, I should have done something like this in Bali, you know, booking by the actual beach itself like this. But I didn't, unfortunately. This time round I did it right. Like booking a resort right on the beach. Right. Let's walk across here. You gotta love that. Have a beer in the water. A lot of people chilled out here. Just relaxing. I've really got to give that water a go. I've seen people swimming in it all day and they seem to be enjoying it. I see what they've done. They've done a channel here to stop the water going all the way up to the main beach area. So people can sit and relax. But what it's done is create a little splash pond for the kids. Just here. It's almost like a little dam what I'm sitting on right now. I really should have come to Koh Samet earlier. Just staying at any one of these resorts along the beach here is beautiful. We picked one right at the end of the other end of the beach. And from what I read online, where we're staying, it's extremely quiet, like you don't get as much noise. But looking at it here, there's not much. It's not that busy, but maybe it changes at night. Maybe people are on tours. Chilled out bar, must admit. Oh, can always get myself a whiskey and Coke. Do like a good whiskey. See more people here in the water, and the water's a lot more peaceful, so it looks easier to swim in as well. People are just staying cool, really. I'm hearing a lot of Russian accents here on Koh Samet. And Anne said there's a lot of Chinese here as well, as she's noticing. Chinese tours, things like that on the island here. Look at those villas. They look pretty cool. Nice water view. Completely chilled. Gotta love it. Oh, I love this place. Even just this one strip of beach, and I haven't even checked out the other sections of the island yet. This area is so cool. Okay, it seems like as I walk down, I'm getting to some of the more fancier type villas and hotels in the area. Different vibe as you get to this end of the beach. But still pretty cool. I love it. Ah, what's that one right down the end? We've already got this far, so let's walk right down the end and check it out. Looks like there must be a little bit of a channel in the water there, because people go out into the water a little bit and they're shoulder deep in the water. Just be careful with your kids then. I know it's calm water, but still, you got to think about safety first. Oh yeah, a bar right down the end here. Everything has a very different look around here. Yeah, upmarket villas. We've got a fairly basic room, like about 380 Australian dollars for 4 nights, but you still can't complain about it. I'm comfortable. The bed's nice, and I'm right on the beach. I don't need a real fancy room along here. Palais Bar, happy hour, 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. That's now, if I wanted a cheap drink. But anyway, let's enjoy the vibe and start heading back. So once you go off the main road, well, the beach is still there, just it's not really a beach when it comes to high tide, but yeah, you can see you've got different types of cabins as well if you're just after a simple cabin to stay in. Actually, I don't know whether they're locals or actual cabins. I think they're cabins, really. But hey, they're basic, that's all you need, something comfortable to sit and chill, just enjoy. Another bar on the hill with a bit of a view of the beach. Probably live music there at night, I'm guessing. I'm coming into another town area. I'm just gradually walking around to another section of the beach where friends are staying in a resort. So we're staying a little bit away from them, about 2 kilometres away from them, generally speaking. Gecko Bar, Samet Island. You gotta love the painting on this place. The whole place is graffiti. That's one way to stop people vandalising your bar, I guess. You got those green buses which you can pay people to take you anywhere in the island. That's always handy. I'm just trying to follow the beach road, so slowly working my way around the beaches to where I need to be. But with a high tide, it makes it a little bit difficult to get around. Now you've got bike rental. If you're comfortable riding a bike, it's not too bad here, by the looks of it. Oh, let's keep walking along here, see where it takes us. Maybe it takes us into a hotel, or does it? Question. Oh yeah, tourist bus. Guessing they're all from the same hotel. So I'll just keep walking around. I don't know, I really want to master one of those little scooters. Can't be that hard to learn. So I can zoom around these islands, places like that. But I'm going to turn this off for a little while as I walk up and around this hill. I'm just going to say, if you're thinking of walking around Koh Samet fuck it. Because, yeah, there's nothing really to see once you start walking on the back roads. But it looks pretty easy to zoom around in on a motorbike. Maybe I have to talk Anne into getting a motorbike, renting one for a few days, just for a bit of fun. In the end, I just said, fuck it, pay 50 baht and get myself a little bit of a ride on one of these sort of blue buses that you can get around. Not that expensive. I think it cost me and Anne 100 baht to get from the pier for the both of us to our resort. But I'm just going to friends' resorts now, and 50 baht's not too bad. Saves me walking all this bloody hill. Okay, here's another section of Koh Samet. A lot more quiet here though. Not as much noise getting around. And more of a chilled vibe here. If you wanted to get away from the hustle and bustle, this area of Koh Samet may be for you. And the Sea Resort, this one is, where I'm actually standing. It's a whole bunch of bungalows where some friends are staying. But yeah, you can do kayaking out on the water here. I think my wife was doing that earlier. And but yeah, where I'm staying, it looks a bit more busy. This looks like more upmarket resorts, if you like that sort of thing. Along here, you've got a little bit of a wharf that walks out there for water sports, I'm guessing, or snorkeling. So this one's a lot more quiet, as you can see, but really, unless you want to get away and be completely quiet, I'm going to say it's going to be a little bit boring, to be honest. At night, we decided to go back out into Koh Samet Beach and eat at one of the restaurants. So we're going out with our group of friends from Switzerland. And but the food was really nice there. I enjoyed it. But one of the things about a lot of these restaurants is they have these really good fire shows, I'm just going to say. And they're on every night of the week, pretty much. And this one's probably one of the better ones at this place here. There was fire shows at the others, but they put on a real spectacular sort of thing here in the way they were using the fire and playing with the fire and all that. So I really did enjoy the fire show here and the actual beats of the music as well. It was just cool to watch, really. I'm surprised those guys didn't burn themselves, though. The way they were just throwing that fire in the air and playing with it. They're just walking around in bare feet, shorts and no shirt. I'm just going, holy fuck, why didn't you burn yourself? They must know what they're doing, I'm guessing, when they're playing with this. It must be a real skill to be able to do it without burning yourself. And because just look at the way he's throwing the fire around in the air. I don't know. I don't know whether I can do it. But what they do, these guys, they'll do their fire shows. And then at the end of their fire show, they'll come around with a bucket to see if they can get some extra donations for their actual show. So they ask for tips, basically, at the end of it. But you can sit here, enjoy the show, have a drink, get a bite to eat. It's actually a pretty good show overall. And it's not the only show on the beach, so there is others, just so you know. And, well, I enjoyed it. But along this particular beach area too, just so you know, there's restaurants all the way along the beach. And most of them are open in the evening when the tide's lower. So you got more of the area of the beach to walk on. And yeah, so you got a lot of choice for food. The food can be a little bit pricey on the beach compared to elsewhere, but what do you expect? As this is a tourist island and there's no direct route to bring your car on here. So all their supplies, their water and everything, they're bringing from the mainland. And even when I walked around the island itself later on during the week, there's no shops on the island. All you got is some little sort of general stores, I guess, for a better word. But mainly where you're going to get your supplies is your 7-Elevens. Unless there's some hidden shops that I didn't notice while I was there. But in the areas I actually visited, I didn't see any sort of supermarkets. Anne said to me that maybe they go shopping on the mainland and they bring it across. And that's why a lot of these restaurants charge a lot more money for their food on here. But compared to Western prices, I guess, it is still pretty cheap. And the hotels, there's a budget for everyone too, so they're not overly that expensive. But the shows, very entertaining. You can find music playing at a lot of these venues as well. And as you'll see just a little bit shortly, there's also live music at some of these venues. And yeah, we did go see some live music, and later on in the video you'll see I actually go to a nightclub as well. At the end of all the fire shows, this is the last act that they actually do. And it's really cool. Like, they go right down by the beach and they start swinging the fire around in the air like this. And it's quite spectacular that they're able to create that much spark in the air. And yeah, just watch this. This is so cool. And what he does here, just the way he's spinning it around. I still get amazed that they don't get burnt. But yeah, just look at this. It's so cool. Just lighting up the sky like this and throwing the sparks around. But I could see why they were doing it right down in the water, just so they didn't actually hit anyone with the flames as well. But yeah, I don't know. I loved it. This was super cool what they were doing here. But after the show, we continued to walk down the beach because we met these this new couple as well, and they were out relaxing, eating some good food, drinking some good wine, and they wanted to continue party for the night. Our other friends were a bit tired, so they just came for a little bit of a walk and then they turned around and went home. But we continued to walk down this beach just to check out what else was going on and whether there was anywhere entertaining to stop, have a drink, listen to some live music if there was anything going on. And as you can tell, there's a few nice chilled out places where you can just sit at night, have a few drinks, enjoy yourself. But we just wanted to try something a bit more upmarket, and this was our choice, this particular place here. So we went into it, sat down, ordered some drinks, and on Saturday night they have a really good band at this restaurant as well. This looks like one of the more upper market, upper class sort of places as well. And later I'll be putting up a follow-up video where we actually ate at this restaurant. But after the restaurant, we went around the corner, a little bit up the road, to visit this nightclub. And yes, this was lively. A lot of people jumping around, dancing, drinking cocktails. We ordered a bucket cocktail, and oh my god, that gave me the worst hangover in the morning. And I also had a whiskey and coke, and our friends were drinking one of their bucket ones as well, bucket cocktails. And but yeah, I don't know what they mixed in it, but I had a horrible, shocking headache in the morning. But if you want a bit of a dance and some live music, this is probably the only nightclub on the island where you're going to get that real lively atmosphere. Outside of that, we didn't see anywhere else that you could actually party. But overall, if you like these sort of videos, hit like and please subscribe. And I will be putting further videos up on Koh Samet. This is just the first of a couple of videos. The next one will probably show a lot more of the other days that were actually there as well. But anyway, have a beautiful day and hope you enjoyed the video. And if you've got any suggestions of islands we could visit or places we could go, then please leave them in the comments, as I'm always looking for options to go exploring.